Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Man United willing to commit 200 million to sign Bellingham and Jong. Now Manchester United have entered the race for Jude Bellingham and aim to beat Liverpool and Man City for the England star. Jude Bellingham will cost around £100 million. Well, the other week, it actually said that Man United pulled out of the race to sign Jude Bellingham. Bellingham is at Borussia Dortmund. He's been at Borussia Dortmund since 2020. Borussia Dortmund got him from Birmingham City for an initial fee of 25 million. At the time, he became the most expensive 17-year-old in history. Jude Bellingham is under contract with Borussia Dortmund until 2025. He's still very young, so got a lot of development in him. Let me put into the equation that Borussia Dortmund have lost, quite a lot of players. They lost Jadon Sancho to Man United last year. So Man United have done transfer business with Dortmund before. Borussia Dortmund also lost Erling Haaland to Manchester City. They lost Christian Pulisic to Chelsea. They lost Robert Lewandowski. A lot of years ago, they lost Shinji Kagawa. So they are some players that Dortmund have lost. Now, Frenkie de Jong is open to a move to Old Trafford in a stunning U-turn. He says that Frenkie de Jong is still a target for Erik ten Hag. Well, earlier on this year, Frenkie de Jong was Erik ten Hag's #1 transfer target. Because obviously it did mention that Erik ten Hag wants a reunion with Frenkie de Jong because ten Hag worked with Frenkie de Jong when he was at Ajax. Frenkie de Jong is at Barcelona now. He's been at Barcelona since 2019. Barcelona did pay around £65 million for him from Ajax. He is under contract with Barcelona until 2026. Frenkie de Jong is a versatile midfielder. The news regarding Cody Gakpo. Man United are planning a €50 million bid for Cody Gakpo once the January transfer window opens. The Telegraph said that the other day. Cody Gakpo wants to join Man United and work under Erik ten Hag. He's Man United's #1 January target. Now, Avram Glazer is said to have held talks with investors from Saudi and Qatar. This was during the World Cup. Now, as you all know, it said not so long ago that Amazon were interested in buying Manchester United from the Glazer family. Amazon is an American multinational technology company. A few weeks ago now, it said that Apple were interested in buying Manchester United. Ortega's been interested in buying the club for quite some time. Sir Jim Ratcliffe has been interested in buying Man United. The Glazers want to sell Manchester United this season. If the Glazers are to sell the club this season, it's likely to happen by spring. So Man United should have new owners by the end of the season. Was it the other month the Glazer family confirmed that they're open to selling the club? The Glazers have set an asking price of between 6 to 7 billion to sell Manchester United. Like I said, we've got to get the Glazers out of the club because they've been a massive issue at the club for such a long time. And for such a long time, United fans have been protesting against the Glazers. The Glazers have owned Manchester United for 17 years. They purchased the club for around 790 million back in 2005. Now, also at Manchester United, you've got Mitchell van der Gag and Steve McLaren. They're who Ten Hag recommended in, when Ten Hag became Man United manager. We've got John Murtaugh and Richard Arnold at the club. You got Benny McCarthy. Earlier on this year, Sir Alex Ferguson came back to Man United in an advisory role. And obviously, Eric Ten Hag is the Manchester United manager. Eric Ten Hag has been the Manchester United manager for a good 5 or 6 months now. I think he's doing pretty well as United manager. I've always said Ten Hag is a good manager. This is his first full season as Man United manager. And Ten Hag's expectations this season is to get Man United a top 4 finish. And Man United are in that top 4 race. Man United are 5th at the moment. And if you could win a trophy this season, that'd be even better because Man United have not won a domestic trophy since 2017. Ten Hag, though, has lost his last 2 games. We lost to Real Betis 1-0 the other week and we lost 4-2 to Cadiz. Well, at the time, Ten Hag lost 2 games in just 3 days. So far, Ten Hag has made 6 signings as Manchester United manager. He brought Terrell Malacia in, Christian Eriksen, Martinez, Casemiro, Anthony and Martin Dubravka. Eric Ten Hag has spent over 200 million since he became Manchester United manager. And he's enjoyed 1 transfer window so far, so the January transfer window will be 2nd transfer window as Man United manager. Not long now till the January transfer window opens. Let me put into the equation now that Ten Hag has got rid of a lot of players as well, but despite that, he's still inheriting players from other managerial eras. The players we've seen leave Manchester United this year. Obviously, Ronaldo got sacked from the club. Jesse Lingard left on a free, he went to Nottingham Forest. Cavani and Mata both left on free transfers. Pogba and Matic left on free transfers. Pogba went back to Juventus and Matic went to Roma. Sold Andres Pereira to Fulham. Sold James Garner to Everton. Loaned Ethan Laird out to QPR. We loaned Hannibal Mejbra out to Birmingham. Loaned Amad Diallo Traore out to Sunderland. We loaned Dean Henderson out to Nottingham Forest. Lee Grant left earlier on this year. Alex Telles went out on loan to Sevilla. Bailly went out on loan to Marseille. So they are a lot of the players that have left Manchester United this year, and certainly next year Ten Hag will be looking to get rid of more players. But, Ten Hag revert back to when he was at Ajax, he did very well because he won Eredivisie titles, he won Dutch Cups, and back in 2019 he got Ajax to the Champions League semi-finals and he developed the young players well. And before, Ten Hag managed Utrecht, Bayern Munich's reserves and Go Ahead Eagles. But yeah, Ten Hag is Man United's 5th permanent manager since Ferguson. He replaced Rangnick earlier on this year. He's under contract with Man United until 2025. Earlier on this year, don't forget, Ten Hag got named Premier League Manager of the Month. Five managers have left Man United since Ferguson. So obviously after Ferguson, Man United had David Moyes. We sacked him after like 8 or 9 months, so he only enjoyed a short managerial tenure at the club. After that, Man United had Louis van Gaal. We sacked him after 2 years. We did win the FA Cup under him. Then after that, Man United had Jose Mourinho. We sacked him after 2.5 years. Mourinho did win 3 trophies in his first season when he was Man United manager, so reflecting on that, he did enjoy one good season. After Mourinho, Man United had Solskjaer. We sacked him in November of last year. He was the Man United manager for almost 3 years. And after that, Man United had Rangnick, and obviously Rangnick left earlier on this year. Rangnick was Man United's interim manager for around 5 months. So anyway guys, on my next video, I will be giving you a preview for the Man United Burnley game at Old Trafford. It's the Carabao Cup 4th round, so join me for that. So anyway guys, everything to update with. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very soon.